And we're live. Here we are in the KEXP live room. My name is Troy Nelson here from listener-powered independent 90.3 FM KEXP, broadcasting live here in Seattle, streaming 24/7 at kexp.org and our free mobile apps. And these live performances are made possible by people like you. So thank you so much for supporting KEXP. I am very grateful to be in the KEXP live room today because we did a session with this band for our Live on KEXP at Home session when we were all locked down. And in that session, we mentioned, I can't wait for you to get to the KEXP studios. And here you are, Drinking Boys and Girls Choir. And if you're all ready, let's do this.
drinking boys and girls choir.
Wow. Yeah, that is Drinking Boys and Girls Choir. Mind blown here in the KEXP live room. There's so many moving parts to these songs. There'd be something happening for 5 seconds and something happening for 10 seconds. And I'm just like, how do I keep up with this moving train? It's amazing. Fantastic. You know, the first instrument that I learned how to play was the drums, and I love the drums. But now, after watching MJ play the drums, I'm quitting. I'm never gonna be that good. That double kick action, give me a break. It's fantastic. Drinking Boys and Girls Choir here in the KEXP live room. And we love this band here at KEXP. And your history is as amazing as your music. And in the 12 years of your band's existence, you have toured all over the place. You have had band member changes. You have fought for and continue to fight for equality and marriage rights. You also speak out against, misogyny in Korean indie scene. And also you even have had shows get shut down by the police. And here you still are, standing here in Seattle, Washington, in the KEXP live room, putting a smile on everybody's faces and still going strong. So thank you, Drinking Boys and Girls Choir, for being here.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. It's really dreams come true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's just so fantastic that you're finally here. And speaking of, we have a new member in the band right here, Megan. And also the song History that you played is actually coming out today as we speak. A brand new song, History, which is somewhat of a celebration of Megan and all sort of finding each other and coming together. How did you find Megan, and how did Megan get into this band?
Yeah, it's not really a fun story, just to be noticed to announced to notice to hire the new guitarist, and she just applied to.
On Instagram, I sent them an email.
Really?
And the rest is history.
Actually, she was the only applier.
And here's a fun thing that Megan recognized Drinking Boys and Girls Choir by KEXP
No way.
Live at Home.
Yeah.
Oh, from the Live at Home
I
session.
have you guys to thank for knowing about this band. So
Look at this. We're all connected in some...
full circle.
That is amazing. Wow. And you've obviously had some major highlights as a band. You got to play the very famous Liverpool Sound City Festival. What was that like?
There was so many. It looks like when I went to Liverpool Sound City, I feel like I just back to the 1980s because every rockers, really young rockers, were the Beatles. It was so fun. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
But you've got to play lots of awesome festivals. But speaking of highlights as a band, you've also had your music used in an Expedia ad. But even more amazing than that, how did you get your music into the biggest video game in the world? And I'm talking about Fortnite. How did that happen?
I don't know. Maybe our song is too good.
It's just your song's too good. Let's put it in the biggest video game in the world.
Yeah, and I think the song title is Hit the Corner, maybe. So that is the fighting game. So maybe, yeah.
A bit of
That's why.
aggression.
Yeah.
That's bigger than getting into a Netflix show or a Hulu show, getting onto Fortnite. I mean, there's like billions of people playing that game. That is so amazing. And since your band name has drinking in it, I have to ask you, MJ, is your favorite drink still an Irish car bomb?
Yes, I do. I'm afraid I can tell. Yes, I do. But these days, not that drink much. I'm
But-
sorry.
Yeah, but last night she drank the margarita.
Oh,
Yeah.
margarita. Okay. Well, then you, Meena, what about you? Is your favorite drink still a somak, which is a mixture of soju and beer?
Yeah, sure. That is steady salad for me.
Did you have a margarita last night?
Yes,
Yeah,
sure, of course.
Did Megan have a margarita last night?
Last night I had a beer,
Okay.
but I like a whiskey because I'm from Scotland.
Oh, yes, you're from Scotland. I've only been over there once, about 7 or 8 years ago, probably longer. But yeah, Edinburgh and Glasgow, and I was blown away. I didn't want to leave.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
from Glasgow.
And right when I got over there, the first thing I saw was a street vendor, and it was a fried Snickers bar.
Oh man.
Is that a thing?
Apparently it's a thing. I've never eaten it. I wouldn't thank you for that.
It's just the first thing I saw. I'm like, I guess they eat fried Snickers in Scotland. Yeah. It's beautiful over there. I wanted to talk about some legendary Korean punk bands that were an influence on you, but they are bands that you introduced me to by mentioning them in interviews. But what can you tell the listeners that may not be familiar with these bands that I'm going to mention? What about Crying Nut?
They're big father in punk in the scene in Korea, and they're still stay in a indie, and they still trying to growing up, and they really they are
Very
really
active.
active and
Yeah.
creative, and really kind to punk rockers, and yeah, I can't call we are friends because they are really, yeah, I'm a really big fan of them crying up, but they are really kind, and yeah, we sometimes drink together, and yeah, sometimes drunken together too.
Fun. What about No Brain?
No Brain, No Brain, they're too. Every punk rocker is really kind and really sweet and really nice, and they are really cheer up, and they are really. Yeah, cheering up nowadays. Yeah, go drinking, the boys and girls choir. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And what about, is it Lazy Bone?
Razorback is not really active nowadays, and I don't know them much. Yeah, but they're kind maybe.
Yeah.
Lazy
Yeah, I didn't met them in person, so.
Lazy Bone is one of my favorite in my middle school.
Okay.
So they're like reggae type punk. Some of their songs has like the
Like the
like, right. It's
the
very-
upstroke.
Upstroke.
Yeah.
They have upstroke.
Think
And very chill, and some of their song is very powerful. You have
Awesome.
like
And what can you tell all of us about the influence of Billy Carter?
Oh my God.
best band.
Yeah, best. My favorite band in the world, and I'm thinking when I listened to their second album, maybe Push Me.
Yeah.
Don't push me album. I listened that album. I cried all the time, and I want to run away from my my working because we were making a new song for Beckmann license, and then yeah, I really recommend the Billy Carter, and their second album is if I can do that, I want the it's a like a textbook like that. How can I say
the-
you have to listen if you want to.
Billy
You're right,
Carter's
yeah.
second album should be on textbook.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Billy Carter's second album is like probably the best example of recent Korean punk music.
Okay. So we're telling the world that may not know, we need to listen to Billy Carter and the album Don't Push Me?
Yes.
Yes.
That's a good starting point for Billy Carter?
Yes.
Yes.
Every album is really amazing, but Billy Carter's second album is really, yeah, I can't tell. Yeah.
So
Awesome.
Yeah.
I can't wait to listen to this.
Yeah.
I saw that it was a huge influence on you, so I wanted to bring that up. And once again, thank you so much for taking the time
Oh, thank you.
for playing for us here. And I'm just so glad you finally made it to Seattle. The live on KEXP at home session was fantastic, but to have you here in the KEXP live room is really a dream come true. And the door's always open, so please come back.
Oh, sure, of course.
You have
of
an
course.
open invite.
Okay,
How
thank
about
you so much.
tomorrow?
Yes. Oh, and let's mention the band you're on tour with right now.
Yes. It's the tour will start tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're touring with Otoboke Beaver. Yeah.
Yeah. Otoboke Biba.
Okay, and they've been here in the KEXP
yes.
live room as well.
Yeah.
What a fantastic bill. I couldn't recommend this more for all of you listening. Go see Drinking Boys and Girls Choir live, whether it's here in Seattle or when they come to your city. And once again, thank you all so much for taking the time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes, this has been Drinking Boys and Girls Choir right here live on KEXP.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.